All right. Another month, another revenue report for the gacha games. Now, I haven't made another video on this for a while because I kind of figured, okay, the revenue chart has been shown that they're just bullshitting all the numbers. But I figured, why not? It's still a great way to show. Not really a great way to show anything. It's just basically just shit on. It's just basically just shit on everything that isn't making $50 million a month, because that's how these communities work. If the game isn't making $5 million, if the game isn't making $45 million a week, then it's EOS, right? Much like Tribe 9 did. But I figured I'd make one just for the shits and giggles, just see where everything's at. And I figured it'd be like at least somewhat of a frame of reference when I'll start actually fucking lying. But yeah, and I'm not going through the whole chart. I'm just gonna start at top 30. But yeah, let's take a look real quick at these reports, these numbers. All right, we got the 7 Deadly Sins on Myoji. I heard about this game. I don't think I've seen it anywhere, but I have heard about this game. 7 Deadly Sins. This game's complete dog shit from what I've heard. AFK Journey. I've heard mixed things about this game. Jujutsu Kaisen Fans Parade. I've heard this game is complete horse ass. Infinity Nikki. I know about the controversy with this game and how the developers fucked over its entire community. So I'm surprised that while the revenue did go down, I'm glad that they did. I'm surprised by it's only by 200,000. I hope it continues to go down. Yeah, we got Summoner's War. I haven't played Summoner's War. I've heard good things about it. This is not my kind of game. One Piece of Bounty. I heard good things about it. Azure Lane. I've heard. Holy shit, this is more than double. Azure Lane. I've heard good things about Azure Lane. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard very good things about Azure Lane. But I'm gonna be real. As much as I say, oh, I would like to try these games, I'm gonna be honest. I'm keeping myself to like 3 gachas maximum. And right now those gachas are like Zenless, PGR, Wuthering Waves. And I will lie, I was considering dropping Wuthering Waves, but 2.4 got me really hyped, so I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna keep playing Wuthering Waves. So yeah, right now that's just my 3, and I'm gonna say I don't feel like playing any more than that. Reverse 1999. Is this a Hoyo game? I think is this a Hoyo game? Because I keep hearing this game a lot. Is it a Hoyo game? I actually don't know. I thought this was no. I'm thinking of Tears of Themis. That's the Hoyo dating simulator game. Tears of Themis is the Hoyo game. But I've heard this name thrown around a lot. Apparently it's so good. They apparently had such a great month or patch where they've doubled their fucking revenue. I have no idea what this game's about. I have no idea what it is. Maybe I'll look into it. I'm not sure. The only other game that I might consider playing is Nikke. Yeah. But we got Zenless Zone Zero dropping 11 mil in May. Now, why do I think that is? I'm gonna be honest. I think it's honestly just because of Hugo. I would not be surprised if 80 to 90% of this 10 mil is Vivian. I'm gonna be very honest with this because of Hugo. 2 main reasons. First main reason is he's this dude. I mean, I don't know why people are arguing the fact that male characters do not sell well in gacha games. Like, when they keep demanding, and we want more men, and every single time they fucking flop. like, bro, the target demographic for these gacha games are horny men. Why do you think they sexualize everything? Why do you think Wuthering Waves, as much as they want to make these characters as sophisticated looking as they possibly can, they still have gigantic tits that bounce around like there's no fucking gravity? It's because the majority of people that play this game are men. And let's just be honest. If you want to fuck that character, chances are you're going to want to buy it. You're going to want to get them, right? That's just how it goes, right? So that's the first thing. Just because Hugo has a penis. So that's the first thing. Second reason is he's an ice DPS. And let's just be real. If you have Miyabi, and everybody pulled the fucking Miyabi. If you have Miyabi, why the fuck are you pulling Hugo? Miyabi power crept everybody in the fucking game. You don't need a Hugo. Like, if you have Miyabi, why the fuck are you pulling Hugo? That's just legitimate, right? So I think that's kind of what fucked him as well. Like, I think if Hugo was like an ether DPS, because right now I think the only ether DPS is Yuan. So like, if Hugo was actually ether, I feel like this number probably would have been a little bit higher. but Hugo just has no reason to exist because Miyabi is just so much stronger than him. So it's like why are you pulling for him? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's why Zenless Zero is down here. I imagine Yishuan is gonna triple this. I imagine Yishuan is gonna take this to 30 mil. That's what I believe. This Yishuan is gonna take this to 30 mil. That's what I believe is gonna happen. We got Dragon Ball Legends. Never played it. Heard this game is complete dog ass, but apparently it's making this much money. But based on Honkai Star and Genshin, let's not believe that doesn't make it a good game. Puzzles and Dragons sounds like an app. It sounds like a Google Play ad game if I ever saw one. Gakuen Idol Masters. Now, I know idol culture is very big in JP. So I imagine this game sells quite a lot. 15 mil. That's legit triple their last month, or triple their April revenue. But yeah, that's definitely not my type of game, so I'm definitely gonna ignore that shit. Cookie Run Kingdom still coasting that Tectone buff that that they got from the big Baldy. Still making quite a lot of money. I'm never gonna touch it, but yeah. We got Goddess Victory Nikkei. This is the only gacha game that I'm considering the most playing because I've heard great things about it, and I'm gonna be fucking real. That game makes me horny as shit with all those big jiggle physics. I'm gonna be fucking for real. Anybody who's playing that, I don't know how you play that game without being hard as fuck. Holy, I don't know what the fuck they did, but apparently they doubled their revenue, so that's crazy. Wuthering Waves at 25 mil. That's actually very good. Actually not surprising as well. I think Zani was probably the most anticipated character people have been waiting for a while. So I think that does make sense. And honestly, I genuinely think Artethia and Fleur Release are gonna take this to like 40, maybe 45 mil. I imagine Cartethia is gonna fucking sell. Right. So I imagine that's gonna go to like 40, 45 mil. FGO, don't know how people still play this when everybody says it's the worst thing on planet Earth. I don't know how people sell the shit, how people still play this shit. Everybody says it's the worst thing on planet Earth. Like this game just makes you unemployed. We got Genshin go from 22 to 36 mil. Who the fuck was the character? It was Escoffier, Farina. Was it Farina? No. It's Escoffier, Kanish, Raiden Shogun, and someone else. I forgot who. Navia. I'm gonna be very honest. This is 100% because Escoffier is gonna be Skirk's best in slot character. That's 100%. I think that's gonna be the case. But I'm gonna be very real. I skipped Escoffier, and I'm real. I know it says probably gonna quit Genshin, but I'm gonna be very honest. I'm gonna try out the new end game that's leaked to come out, and I am gonna try Skirk. I am gonna get Skirk, and when I say I'm gonna get her, I'm getting her. I mean that's completely free to play because I'm like 10 pity away from hard pity, and it's on a guarantee as well. So I'm like, fuck it. If I might as well just use that on Skirk. Yeah, then I'm gonna get Skirk player, try the new end game, see where that goes from there. But yeah. But I imagine Skirk is probably Skirk is probably more anticipated than Maoika. I think they dropped the ball on Maoika. Like Maoika, like I know people are trying to defend Maoika, but let's just be honest, bro. Maoika looks like a BDSM stripper. Like she just does, right? And so Skirk, I actually like Skirk's design. I'm not gonna lie. I do think Skirk's a little overhated, but at the same time, I do think she's overhyped by the Genshin community. So I think Skirk is overhyped by the Genshin community, but at the same time, I do think she's overhated by everyone else. But that's just my opinion. But I'm gonna get Skirk and try her out. But I imagine Skirk is gonna take this to 70 mil. Skirk is probably gonna take this to 70 mil. I imagine 70 mil is probably where it's gonna be. Naruto Mobile, never touched it. No, I don't even know how it's making this much money. I don't know nothing about this game. Probably just because of the IP. It's fucking Naruto. That's why. Arc Knights, doubling their fucking revenue. Okay. Did they release a bunny skin? I have no fucking clue. How long has Arc Knights been around? I actually don't know. I actually don't fucking know. And then Honkai Star Rail halving the revenue, but mind you, that half is still $50 fucking million. So, who Hyacinth and Anoxa, I believe. Yeah, Hyacinth and Anoxa. I'm gonna be real, that's still bank. It is. This was Casterus, right? This was Casterus. I mean, let's be real. Finon is coming out in June. Finon's coming out in June. Let's just be honest. This shit is gonna go back to 100 mil. Finon's gonna fucking sell. I saw Finon's leaks. It's gonna go back to 100 mil. They've been hyping the fuck out of this character. It's going back to 100 mil. Finon is gonna go back to 100 mil. That's 100%. Pokemon TCG. I know a lot of people that play this. I don't know why it looks like ass. It just looks like it just looks like a vending machine that you spend money on to get Pokemon cards. But then again, I was never a big fan of the Pokemon IP, so I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. And then Love in Deep Space, the softcore porno for women. Let's be honest. And making 69 mil. Nice. Hey, the only character I know about the game is from Sirius. I believe his name is Cyrus. And these women, they love their fucking. I think this game has been #1 for like how many months straight. Like, these women love this fucking game. It's wild. But yeah, that was a look at the revenue report. I made my predictions. I'm curious about next month, particularly for Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, and actually Zenless Zone Zero as well. Honestly, Genshin too. Actually, no. Skirk's probably not going to come out until. No. Skirk will be in June. So yeah. I'm curious about the big four. In June, a lot of massive characters are coming out in June for the big four. So I'm curious how that's gonna work out. But damn, that Zenless Zone Zero drop is coming out. Damn, Zenless Zone Zero EOS. Who would have fucking thought? Damn, you're fucked. Oh man, and I can say that because Zenless Zone Zero is my favorite gacha game right now. So damn, that sucks. But hey, we'll see what June has in store for us.